Ruler Ryan Show.
I did. Oh my God! You forgot to bleep it.
Not, Eric's got beef. If you text him, he'll fire back. Personally offended.
Oh my God! How did you forget to bleep it?
I did. I completely forgot to bleep it when we put it in.
Where's the one that Sam made for you?
Wait, hold on. The streaming audience doesn't know what happened. I mean, the streaming audience knows what happens, but the live audience does not know what happened. We had to dump out.
Maybe. I don't know.
Don't ever let anyone try
to bullcrap you, but he actually said the SH word, and he usually bleeps it, and he just forgot because he made a new version.
So I gotta go back in. I didn't bleep any of them. All the ones that I loaded in, I didn't bleep any of them.
So none of
can't
them are
play
bleeped.
any of the other ones.
I got so excited to put them in. I didn't bleep them.
Oh my God!
Sam's didn't have. I thought they had the bleep in that one, but we don't want to take a chance now.
Anyway, we're not taking a chance.
chance.
No.
You want to try it?
No, we do not. It's believe
okay?
it or
No,
not.
it's good.
Are you
Ahmad
sure it's
said-
bleeped,
Ahmad's
Ahmad?
on it.
It's on you if it's not. We're putting on the mics. It's on Ahmad if it's not bleeped.
No, it's on him. He said
All right, can you play
All right.
that?
Yeah,
Kev?
yeah.
This is the
I have
theme
it.
song to Believe It or Not. We made. They made new ones. So we
Sam
haven't
and
heard them
Ahmad
yet.
got in the studio and tinkered with it.
Let's cross our fingers.
Believe it or not, the stories are true. Don't ever let anyone try to you. Either
Is it
you
bleeped?
could
Okay.
be dead, nearly chopped off your
Here it
head. Ruler Ryan Show.
Believe it or not, Special K is cruel. Stab you in the back, throw you under the bus. He's backstabby.
Oh my God, that's bad. That's really bad. That is beyond horrible.
That's terrible.
It's like they forgot the mic was on.
It's really low.
They
Yeah.
didn't mix it. They
They clearly don't know how to mix.
They don't know how to mix. I don't know how to bleep. None of us can get it together today.
It's Friday. We only got a couple hours left.
Well,
Well,
wheels are coming off.
it was all about scary stuff, and that did scare the hell out of us.
Yep.
It
We're
sure
like, wow, he
did.
just said that word on
The
the
S
air.
word.
We all got fired. All right.
Okay,
Now we're doing a
believe it
podcast.
or not, that's the silliest reason we would have lost our jobs.
Yeah, there's so many reasons to lose my
Because
job.
of the
for.
S word. Okay, here's the thing. You're going to tell us stories that sound unbelievable, but they are true, and they have to have a spooky theme to them because it's October. So, about spirits and the supernatural or some creepy ghost story, something like that. So,
Creepy
713-390-KRBE is where you're going to call us, and we are going to start it off with, is it Jenny? It's spelled with a G. How would you say that name? Jenny with a G?
Jenny?
Jenny or
Jenny.
Jeannie? Jeannie? Like Jeannie.
Jeannie.
Hi,
Good morning,
Jeannie.
everyone.
Good morning.
Especially Eric. Eric always says good morning. Nobody says good morning, Eric. So
Good morning.
Eric.
Oh, that's
you.
nice.
Oh, I
So,
love you.
Jeannie,
Thank
you
you.
are on Believe It or Not, and I understand your story has to do with a very popular board game. Please explain.
Oh boy.
Okay. So this happened years ago, probably like 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle was carjacked. They stole his car.
Okay.
And this didn't happen here. This happened in South America. But anyway, so my grandma and all the family, crazy at that time, a Ouija board, they say, let's try to find it. Well, the Ouija board first said, that kid needs to leave. That kid was me.
Oh.
So they kicked me out of the place.
Wait, hold on a
And
second.
then
You
they-
turned to a Ouija board to find the uncle's stolen car.
And it kicked you out.
No. I didn't. My grandma, my uncles, my aunts,
Yeah.
they were doing it. So
Okay.
I snuck behind them to see
Sure.
what they were doing.
Oh, and the
And
Ouija
then
board
the
called you
board
out.
Said, Yes, the board said.
Oh, okay.
Parker
"Take
Brothers
that
had
kid
the,
out of here." Yeah,
man,
they
so-
didn't know who kid was it until they saw me.
Oh, my
So
God.
they said, "Now you bye-bye, go out of the house." So
Okay.
I left. Then time later, because I was little, I didn't understand. My mom told me the full story. So my uncle got carjacked. They went to the Ouija board. They kicked me out. And after that, the Ouija board said, the car location is on X place. Be careful. Shot. Lady dead. Kid.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a lot of letters.
So, yes. I mean, it was, and they didn't know. So next day, they went to the place. It was my uncle, my father, another uncle, and my little cousin that was probably 5, 6 years old.
Okay.
And when they get there, they found the car. The car didn't have absolutely anything. They used it to rob, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Whatever the story is, they locate the car, but they didn't go off the vehicle they went to. I mean, they went with. And then when the 3 adults leave the car,
Mm-hmm.
my cousin stays inside,
Inside the
And then
stolen
they
vehicle they've
finally-
now recovered. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Stays inside
the one that they,
the stolen
the one
vehicle
that
that's
they
been
went
recovered.
with.
Your cousin's in it, and then
No. They went in a van to find the car.
okay.
So,
Sorry, I'm getting
okay,
a
in
little
the van
off
is
there.
yes. The 3 adults left the van to check the car. My cousin stayed in the van.
Got it.
And suddenly they hear a shot, a gunshot, and literally passed through the van. Both windows were open. It's incredible. Both windows were open, passed through the van, and hit a lady, she died.
What?
So the Ouija board told you the location of the stolen vehicle, and be careful, lady shot a kid.
The
Yeah.
kids
And
stayed.
you guys went in the van. The kid stayed in the car. The 3 men are looking
Yes.
at the car to recover,
bullet went flying.
and a bullet goes flying through the open windows and hits a lady and kills her.
Damn.
I thought you had to ask the Ouija board questions, and then it spells out the letters.
That's what she did.
Oh yeah, and yes, and after that, when I was 16 years old or so, they said that I need to stop playing with it because
That would have burned that thing. I would have thrown that
I'm not
away.
a fan of that game at all. I will not play that
Hey,
game.
Parker
and I'm
Brothers has
okay.
made a fortune selling that game.
Especially Halloween. Well, Jeannie,
pretty-
thank you for sharing your story. That's crazy.
To predict all that stuff?
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, it's the weird, supernatural, and creepy.
I don't-
Believe it or not stories. It's 713-390-KRBE.
Why'd they bring the kid with them?
Yeah, why did they got kid
You had a
with
warning
his
that said
shot?
don't bring the kid.
Exactly. Maybe they had no child
And you're going to a
care.
bad place.
Yeah, maybe they had no child care to go recover the car.
good point.
I'm not sure. I don't know where everybody went. But okay, let's go to, gosh, I don't know. There's a lot of spirit stories on here. Should we go to the one
That's
about
the theme.
the baths with death in the tub? What is that?
Death
She's
in the
afraid of
tub.
bathtubs because of death in the tub.
What was that?
Somebody
mean?
die in your tub? Abby, did somebody die in your bathtub? Good morning.
Good morning. I have no idea. I was just a toddler when my mom had told me. It was like in upstate New York,
Mm-hmm.
like a little townhouse, and she would just say like every time my mom was gonna go give me a bath, like I would just cry and scream, like I didn't want to take a bath in the bathtub because I just kept seeing things. And this was like back in like 1999. My Poppy had passed away, and I remember my mom just like, she was like, yeah, I prayed to Poppy. I was like, whatever it is, like, please make it go away. And like the next day or like a week later, like everything was just fine. Like I would get in the bathtub like nothing had ever happened.
So as a child, see, I've said this many times, children in that age, that sweet spot age is like between like 18 months to maybe 3.5. You can see things right in front of us
We
adults
can't
don't see.
We just don't want to see.
And if
maybe.
every time you went to the tub, you kept telling your mom there was what? Death in the tub?
Like there,
Oops, I think
I
we
don't have
lost
it.
her. Uh-oh, did the spirit
there
get
was,
you?
like-
She know her signal went
Oh.
down. Say it one more time, Abby, because you dropped out. We didn't hear what you said. What would you see in the tub that your mom said you would
Like-
see?
there was like flies everywhere.
Flies
Flies.
in the tub.
Remember?
And your phone keeps
Yeah,
ringing.
like flies. Like my
Oh, see, I'm telling you, the spirits don't want you to your
Tell us
grandpa
that
doesn't tell
story.
the story.
Maybe you need Orkin. I don't know.
I think
Flies.
that's something creepy. Those roadkill death flies.
Why you got so many roaches
You
here?
have bad hygiene in your house. I don't know if it necessarily means it's haunted.
Okay, listen, we're doing Believe It or Not, the scary stories. Abby, thank you for your story. Coming up next, we have a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old. They're sisters. Adeline, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, honey. How old are you?
I'm 13.
Oh,
13.
okay.
Well, thanks for calling the show. By the way, why aren't you in school yet? Is your school starting out late today? It's 8:30.
We were about to pull in because I wasn't expecting you to answer, and I just drove by the pull in.
Okay, so you're just circling until we
Oh,
get you
so
called.
tell us
Let's
the
make it
story
fast
before you
for
get to be
What-
late.
What are you and your sister seeing or hearing?
We hear, like, in our attic, we both have loft beds, which are, like, higher to the ceiling.
Yes.
And we hear, like, stomping, and it's stomping, and, but, like, in our room, stuff will randomly fall. Like, if we have pictures on the wall, it won't be, like, it falls because, like, the fan or something. It'll just, like, fall. Like, we have it pinned in with, like, a pin, and it'll just fall off.
And do you have your parents investigated, like, what's going on up there in that attic, or what's in the house that's
Yeah,
causing stuff to come off the walls?
My sister will randomly, like, start crying because she's a little scared, like, quite scared of that stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, she's
And,
10.
I'll, like, call my mom, come in here to calm her down, but it just doesn't work because, like, she's just so used to it. It, like, scares her so much because she thinks there's someone up there, but there's not. It's just scary to her.
Maybe you guys should nail the paintings to the wall instead of, like, having pins. That way
Well,
they
maybe
won't
they
fall.
were nails, and
Well,
are they nails?
Or they're
Or
push
are you just
pins,
saying
or-
pins?
They're pins.
Yeah, they're like,
Nails or not?
She said pins.
Really fast, can I just say we watch you every day and I love you.
Oh,
You watch
thank
us.
you.
That's the scariest statement.
Yeah, if you're watching us.
How are you
Well-
watching us? Just kidding.
Well,
We put
I know,
videos up. We
sweetie.
put videos up on
She might
social
listen.
Well,
media.
thank you, Adeline. And
Thank you, sweetie.
ask your parents to figure out what was the history of that house.
You know,
Maybe your
So you're not
friend is-
scared by it, so you probably egg it on.
Yeah.
If your sister gets
Are
That's
you scared
torture.
at all, Adeline? Does this scare you at all? Because you're reporting it like it doesn't really.
It's kind of scary, but honestly, ever since we, like, moved in, it just happened, so I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, you might have rats in the attic.
It-
We got flies, we got rats.
Ryan doesn't believe in
Well,
ghosts.
Ryan's 0 for 3 today.
obviously.
We need pest control.
Thanks, Adeline, sweetie pie. Have a great day at school. I'm sorry if we made you late. You got your 5 seconds of fame on the Rule and Ryan show. Oh, okay.
Oh, you're not late?
Okay,
You're not
good.
Rula?
Yeah, hey, we
Let's
can
go
shoot
around
the
the
breeze for a
circle.
long
Yeah,
time.
what else do you
All
want to
right,
talk
so
about?
what's for lunch today?
Astros?
Give me some ideas.
Yeah,
What
what's
should
on
I
the cafeteria menu for today?
Just kidding. Just kidding,
Probably
Adeline.
hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
No, that's real scary.
Not
Chunky
pizza.
milk.
Scary.
A patty melt?
A patty
Chunky
melt.
milk.
Crunchy milk.
Crunchy milk.
What's
Crunchy
what's
melt.
a crunchy melt?
What is a crunchy
No,
melt?
chunky.
I want to know what a crunchy melt
Yeah,
is.
we want to know what this food is you're talking about.
What's a crunchy melt?
I honestly don't know. All the milk's just really chunky.
Oh, the milk?
Oh,
Crunchy milk?
so school's got bad milk.
Oh no, it's frozen.
Is
Oh, yeah,
it?
you get that
It's a
frozen
little
milk.
bit frozen.
yeah.
It's crunchy.
It's on the bottom of the
Mm-hmm.
freezer that you pick
That
it out
sounds
of.
awful.
Wow, wow.
That's scary.
Okay, well, Adeline, thank you so much for calling. That was
got a
super
rumbly
cute.
in the tummy.
Okay, real quick, we are going to go to Marie.
You have a lot of kids today.
Yeah,
We
I
do
know.
have a
I've
lot of
noticed
kids
that
today. And
throughout
I'm
the whole
telling you,
morning.
This whole week has been weird. Some schools are out late. Some schools are going in late. Some schools are out for whatever reasons. It's a weird week. Marie, I understand you had to stay home sick because you were under the weather, and a spirit comforted you. In what way, Marie?
Yes.
Well, something like that. So I was sick. I was out of high school, 18, 19, and I had a cold. And of course, I got to call mom because, you know, who else am I going to call? Complaining to her, I don't feel good. She tells me take cold medicine. I said, okay. And she told me, you know, go to sleep. So I did. And then I wake up because I see her standing in the doorway. I go, oh, you came home from work. And she's like, how are you feeling? And I said, I'm okay. So she walks up to me, to the bed, and she touches me. And she goes, you're burning up. I said, oh, your hand is cold. I said, it feels good. And then she touched my neck, you know, and she's like, okay, well, just get some rest. I said, okay. So I go back to sleep, wake up again, and I'm like, Mom, I'm calling out for her, and I don't hear her. So I think, okay, she probably went to the store to get me some chicken soup or something. So I call her. I'm like, where are you? And she goes, I'm at work. And I said, no, you're not. I said, you came and you took care of me. You came and you touched me. We talked. And she said, no. She goes, I haven't.
I got chilies.
I'm out.
I got
I'm
the
out of
chill. I
house.
got the
I'm running.
goosies. I got
Can
the
I ask you, is
goosies.
that coster of codeine?
So you're telling me? So what'd your mom say when you told her? Oh, I swear to God, Mom, you came here. Your hands were cold. You told me to. You know what was her reaction to that? What you just told us?
The only thing she did tell me is that she was praying that she wished she could have been there to take care of me because, given, you know, she was at work and the kind of work she did, she couldn't just get up and leave at, you know.
That's the
any
worst
moment.
when your kids are sick and you can't get to work
yeah.
and you're like thinking
And
about
then,
them.
you know, you're going to say, oh, I'm going to go home and tend to my, you know, 18, 19-year-old. So
Yeah.
it was kind of one of those little situations. And she was like, that was her only thing. And she goes, well, I prayed that I wish I could have been there to take care of you.
Did you
And I
see
was
her
like,
face?
well,
Did you see your mom's face when?
yes, I
So it
saw
was-
her. She was dressed in her, you know, like her work clothes. And so it was like,
Was it friendly
And it
ghost?
was,
I mean,
it was everyday. Like the voice was recognizable. The
yes,
shape was
that
recognizable. It was like the face. You saw like your
everything.
mom was there.
Yes, I mean, even her perfume, like it was there. It was her.
Maybe it was a really high fever.
Yeah.
Like that's what I
Tripping.
mean. I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just saying my daughter once had such a high fever. She did not know that I was her mother. I was comforting her. She did
Well, it
not
was-
know I was her mother. She goes, I want my mommy. I said, honey, I'm right here. She goes, no, I want my mommy. Because high fever makes you
Delirious.
off the rails.
Yeah.